Okay, so everybody, hello.
Hello, how we doing?
Bear with me. I'm yawning, and I just keep yawning. And as soon as I say the word,
Boom, there it is.
it's definitely a mind thing. The problem is that when I yawn, my eyes water, so I may look like I'm crying.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
But anyway, so we were talking about Matt. Remember Matt?
Yes,
Little
yes,
Matt?
Matthew, my friend Matt.
Yeah, I texted him saying you need to come home some weekend, or not home because he is home, but come back some weekend so we can do another Christmas special. But anyways,
Christmas in July, even.
but I guess he's saying he's having trouble finding work up there in Lima.
Well, I'll be down there in Lima from us, would it not?
No, I think it's north west from us.
I thought it was just west. But hello.
Well,
Well, no,
he got distracted.
I did by Julianne Hough. She's pretty cute. Who is this? Is she in some?
She's an actress.
I understand. But what is she in?
Oh, I don't know.
She's awful cute.
It took me how long to remember that the Yamaha I was looking for is actually a Kawasaki?
Yeah. Now that one's hot as hell.
Oh, yeah. What is it in this moment?
No, that's Taylor Momsen. Pretty reckless.
Ah, pretty
That's Lucy Liu.
I get him.
The girl from This Moment is hot too.
Yeah. Anyways,
What is it about girls that can sing like that makes them just way hotter than they actually are?
well, I wouldn't exactly say Pat Benatar's a knockout, but her voice is absolutely amazing.
I don't know. Pat Benatar's okay. I mean,
She's feisty little thing. She punches in the balls. Anyways,
whoa.
okay, we're just gonna ignore Patrick. He's off in boob land.
No, I'm looking for stuff to talk about. I'm flipping through the failure book, as you call it,
Yeah.
rubbing my broken kneecap.
Oh, what'd you do to your knee?
I bashed it coming down the steps. Remember?
I thought that was your head.
No, that was not my head.
Oh, apparently steps are evil.
Well, I don't know what happened, but yeah, I bashed my knee on the side of your wall.
So the big thing in the news today, Trump got shot. Now, also I saw in the news that Richard Simmonds died.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say something about that, mostly just because there's two parts to me. There's the personal part, and then there's I feel like I have a platform to say something, which
Yes.
the personal part is I think it sucks because he was all about positivity, tried to help people. He's just super, super great guy. The good news is that he died young, but he did.
Young, 76 isn't young.
It is. 76 is young. I mean, our president candidates are both in their mid-80s.
Well, yeah, but listen, they're too dumb to die, both of them.
But my point is that, he was great. He was funny as hell. Super great guy. We're going to miss him. And then there's the platform part of me that I just can't help myself. I have to say to all you muscle heads out there who judge everybody who don't go to the gym constantly. Yeah. Keep in mind, Richard Simmonds was physically fit his entire life,
Yeah.
and he still died young of natural causes. So, keep your nose in your own ass.
Hey, no, I do not want to do that.
But I did want to say that kind of sucked. I was a little bummed.
Yeah.
He was super great guy.
The one thing that I will say, like I said, I don't really want to get into the whole Trump thing, but I see a lot of posts, people saying dumb stuff like it was almost the greatest day ever and all this kind of, and I'm like, I get that you don't like the man, but are you really that
Yes.
bitter?
Yes. No, they're after attention. It's that plain simple.
I just I
If
don't
Biden-
particularly care for the guy either. I don't care for Biden either, but I don't
Right.
think either one of them deserve to get fucking shot.
No. If Biden got executed, everybody on the right would be acting exactly the way everyone on the left is acting because it's all for attention.
Yeah, there's
Of
just
course, I don't
no
want
reason
Biden to
for
be
it.
executed.
I don't want anybody to get executed.
Right. I mean, period. But, anyways, all they did was make him look even better because now he's like, his ear got blown off and he's just like,
Well, a
fuck
lot of
you.
people are saying they think it's staged.
Hey,
You never know.
I've been saying the whole Will Smith Chris Rock thing was staged.
Dude, it certainly looked like it. I think that was because if you look at the video when he's walking up there, Chris puts his hands behind his back and sticks his face out just a little bit.
And then Will Smith smacks him, turns around laughing and smiling. But, however, there's a flip side to that coin. If that was staged, they fucked up because Will Smith nuked his fucking career.
He did. Well,
But who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Anyways, I did say. Who did you say? Who else died?
Shelley Duvall died.
Yes, Shelley.
Dr. Ruth.
And Dr. Ruth.
And
yeah.
Dr. Ruth. Yeah.
And Shannon Doherty for you. Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, she died?
Yeah, she's had cancer for quite a while.
I was gonna say, no, didn't she have breast cancer?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw that this morning, too.
Gosh, can't we lick this cancer thing?
No, because then the medical world and the politicians will
probably go
lose
out of
millions.
business.
Do you really think it's allowed to exist?
Absolutely.
You know what? If they've found ways to halt AIDS, I don't know if they cure AIDS.
They kind of.
But,
get
haven't people been working on cancer, like, forever?
It's just like the whole gas thing, dude. How many years did it take, and how many people have gotten paid off billions of dollars and disappeared because they have come up with other ways to move vehicles than gasoline motors?
Yeah,
It's
I guess the
same
guy-
damn thing.
The guy who, I don't want to say invented, but he had a workable engine that worked off water.
Yeah,
He-
it was a
he was
ceramic
poisoned.
motor. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
Of course, it's all speculation, but
somehow arsenic made his way into his well in
was
his
it
house or something.
Was it actually
I
arsenic?
can't remember what it was, but it was something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Someone said I think it was Joe Rogan. Someone was on Joe Rogan, said he like took a drink of some juice and then say, "Oh no, they got me," and then.
bam.
But who knows? But I mean, I do know that they could cure diabetes, but they don't want to because insulin is big business.
It's huge. Well, I mean, somebody said I seen something on a commercial
Because-
today. I don't know if it's true, but somebody said Sherrod Brown, $85 is the cap in Ohio for insulin now.
35.
Is it 35? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's not bad. Now they need
No.
to do the same thing for EpiPens because.
Oh, yeah, but that's not bad. I get prescriptions. My heart medication is like 37 cents a month.
yeah, I
so-
don't. Mine
Yeah, but you have
aren't that
insurance.
cheap.
That changes
Yes.
with insurance. Meaning it wouldn't be that cheap for
okay.
me.
Yeah,
All
or
right,
me.
I didn't think about that. So
Yeah.
that's $35 for anybody, even if they don't have insurance.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't think
Actually,
about
you should
that
double
one.
check that. Is it 35 for you because of your insurance, or is he right, or
No,
85 is the cap?
I think I saw an ad.
I think it's 35, whatever it is. There's a cap on it now, but I mean, there were some insulins that were hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month.
Well, yeah, because people would complain if they're, they can't afford it, and
Yeah.
then they get sick. So
The only thing that bothers me, because I'm not on insulin, so I have a limited voice on that. But I do know it just seems to me that every 3 or 4 years they lower the numbers. If you go to this number, you need to be on insulin. And if you go, and they keep lowering that.
Well, they're not selling enough stuff.
That's what I think. I think they just want everyone on insulin. Now I understand the food sucks and everyone eats too much sugar. I get that. But like for example, I don't really consider my sugar high until it gets to like 180, 190. Then I start, okay, let's eat some protein and do a walk or something. Or take some metformin. But I mean, when you go to a hospital or a doctor's office and you say, my sugar hovers around 150. Oh my gosh, that's so high. And it isn't.
Not really, yeah.
Because I've also had doctors look me in the eye and I say, I like my sugar to be 120, but sometimes it gets up to 140, 150. And they go, I mean, you're not really hurting yourself at those numbers. So how can this medical doctor says you're not hurting yourself yet at those numbers? But then another nurse or another doctor says, oh my gosh, that's
You're
so
gonna
high. We
die."
need to put you on this medication.
I think
It's
all
impossible.
the doctors have their pet peeves for what they're going to pick on.
Well, and that's true.
That's
too.
true too. But this is something I have lived. This is one of those topics. It's not a trigger, but I've lived the blood sugar mess for 50 years
I was
now.
going to say, you've had it your whole life, right?
Yes. And what kills me is the worst part now is that now that I'm 50 and I weigh 300 pounds, yes, that's diabetic. And they just say, well, you're diabetic. I don't care, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you can't say you're diabetic just on how old you are and what
What I
you
meant
weigh.
was my sugar's up.
Oh.
Is what I meant. Yes. So if it's whether it's 120 or 200, it's just labeled diabetic because I'm overweight, I'm old, and they don't care. But my thing is how I feel. Hypo I exist like my mother. I'm in this constant state of hypo, whether my sugar's high or low. And then the doctor's like, well, just, they just dismiss it. And I keep trying to tell them, no, you don't understand. I was born with a sugar problem, which means, think about the 8-year-old child.
Right.
If the sugar's not working correctly, something is broken there. Something's not working. And I still feel that even though I'm 50 years old and just labeled diabetic, I would like to know what was wrong from the beginning because that has to still be a factor. It just has to.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't outgrow diabetes or you don't outgrow low sugar problems. And I just feel like until we narrow down what the first initial problem was, whether I produced too much insulin, whether I was too sensitive to it, or whether, whatever that is, because I don't know. And I can't get the doctor to say, you know what, let's just wipe the slate clean. We'll do testing and see what your body's doing.
Yeah.
Instead, they just prescribe shit. Here's some metformin and some Ozempic. Now fuck off.
Sorry. At the commercials, you can't say that word without me singing that stupid song from the commercial.
That's okay. I think my mic is too close to me.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna adjust my mic, people. Imagine
my
that.
Gosh, you mess with a microphone on air, never happen.
Come on. It's fun.
Never happen.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
Anyway.
so that's it. For people, oh my gosh, how you talk about it? Well, yeah, because it's been a problem my whole life and still a problem now. I actually feel great. My sugar's up. Of course, I'm only let it get so high. If it gets too high, I start doing things to get it back down. But it's never been over 200.
We don't want to watch you do things.
Well, I wonder if that helps.
Maybe.
Could you imagine? Oh, my sugar's high. I better go rub one out.
Rub one. You got a wife. Why are you going to rub one out?
Well, because she may not be in the mood.
Well, not always, but I'm sure there's going to be a few of those times that she'll be like, okay.
Okay, but still. I'm just going for what's quick and simple. 30 seconds in privacy and you're done.
I'm not saying the 6 times a day you're going to want to do it. She's going to be, all jumping for joy. But, at least maybe 3-4 times a week she may be okay.
Could you imagine whether it's assisted or alone 6 times a day? You would never get out of bed. That's a problem.
Probably would never put pants on. I don't know about getting out. You probably get out of bed at some point, but
anything that has a hole would be filthy.
Well, everything would be filthy. How would you have time to clean?
That's my point. Could you imagine 6 times a day? You'd pass out. We're talking coma central.
I don't know.
I mean, I've never done it. I don't think. Oh my God, the bruising, the chafing.
I don't know about bruising. Chafing, definitely.
Yeah.
You'd be buying the 55-gallon drum of lube off of Amazon.
Just use axle grease at that point.
They do sell, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Oh, did you say that? They do sell.
Yeah, they sell it in bulk. I know they do. It's like a whole joke with people about how they sell lube in bulk.
You walk into someone's house and there's a 5-gallon bucket of personal lube.
There you go. There's the 1 gallon, 64 fluid ounces.
Oh my gosh! But hold on now. Is it used for anything else?
I don't know. What else would you use personal lubricant for?
I don't know.
128 ounces.
Wait, was that?
What?
The yellow thing, was that one of those bulk?
That's good stuff.
Look at the last one.
Yeah, 275 gallons, baby. That's just the video, though. I don't think they actually sell 275 gallons to the public.
Oh my gosh, it'd be in your garage.
That's actually decent lube, by the way. That's what we use for things.
Okay, well that's good to know. What's the name of it?
Lube Life.
Lube Life.
Lube Life water-based. It's good, pretty good stuff.
Okay, well there you go. So if you're in
You
the
got
mood,
a recommendation from
if you're in the mood for lube,
well, listen. Sometimes there's certain areas that you need lube with. There's other areas that you do not.
well that's true. The fatter you get, sometimes you need to lube up your hips so you don't have.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
If you're in an older Corvette and you're overweight, you got to have lube between your cheeks so you rub those things raw.
See, now it doesn't like us.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't. But
hey, you might paste some clips in from the first part and then this one, and then there'll be a little beep and then green screen and pow back to this. You never.
I could do that. I could just kind of splice the two together. People will notice the glitch, but that's it.
Yeah, just
The only problem is I don't know how long we recorded until it stopped.
Who knows?
I may do that. I may splice a couple together. I mean, who cares, right?
You just never.
They just want to listen to us. BS. But we talked about Richard Simmonds. We talked about all the people who died today or this week.
This week, yeah.
We talked about 250 gallons of personal lube.
Yeah, but no, you won't buy it. You won't buy it.
No, I'm not going to buy that much lube. It'll harden and go bad. It'll turn
Harden
into gel.
and go bad. Well, if things are getting hard, I would say you might need the lube.
Not if the lube itself goes bad.
Well, listen, man, come on. You're just pretending like nothing ever happens in your life, and you're just sitting here all alone and nobody to talk to. Yeah, we know better.
Slappity.
You can talk all that crap you want.
Slappity, slap, slap. Now, what was I going to talk about? I can't remember anything. I did my little spiel on Richard
You
Simmonds.
did your little spiel on Richard Simmonds. Then we talked about Shannon Doherty. She died too.
She puked and then she died.
Well, sorry. I'm got 500 things running through my mind right now. This is our third attempt to get this thing running.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And here's another thing that's back and forth is I'm reconsidering the Stark County Fair.
Yeah, you're thinking maybe not doing it?
Right. The reason is because I just don't want to spend that kind of money. If it was $100,
How much is it for the weekend?
it's like 150 plus 80. Now you're over
for the insurance, yeah.
and it's just like now we're over $200 for something.
Was that for the booth, or was that for the what'd you call the other one?
No, the information booth is 165 plus 85 for the insurance.
Oh, she's coughing. Give her a second. And I'm just at the point now where I'm just so tired of spending that much money.
Yeah, well, like I don't know. I think that would be a good way to get our name out there. But the question is it worth what we would get out of it?
No, I'm that's where I'm leaning. I want to do it. I love the idea of being part of the fair, but I just, man, that's like I said. Now we're talking over $200 at the worst time. You know, it's just I just keep thinking when we set up outside of the Fortress of Fear that one year,
Yeah.
which unfortunately was like 2 years ago, it was free.
Yeah.
It didn't cost us a damn dime, and we got a lot of listeners, which we have lost because of the gap.
Yes.
So I just keep thinking, why can't we just do that? Why can't we find a business that we think, set up outside of a CBD place or something?
What we ought to do. You know what? I never thought of that. Now that that's something we'll talk about. Maybe. My girlfriend knows a lady that has a food truck. Maybe we go set up with the food truck when people come to get their food. The podcast is going. They can stop and say hi.
Yeah. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, even Randolph Fair. Wonder if it would be cheaper. I mean, yeah, it's a different demographic, but so.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
grew
I
up in
don't
the
know.
Farm Central.
We could look. The one thing about Stark County Fair too, the $85 insurance is liability insurance that every exhibitor has to have. It's $1 million, and you name Stark County Fair Board as the person. So pretty much everybody in there is paying if they don't dry the floors in the bathroom and somebody slips and falls, they can sue for like $20 million. And if they got 20 exhibitors, we paid for it.
Yeah.
So the Randolph Fair is actually considered the Portage County Fair. It's just in Randolph, but it's 36 days, 18 hours, and 30 minutes away. It starts August 20th.
I can look into that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not that I want to do it. I really do. I'm getting tired of all the money. I mean, the website's what, $300 every 3 years?
Yeah. And we boost the stuff on that's
Yeah,
Buzzsprouts, $20 a month.
So it's just the money right now.
Yeah.
I would like to do it, but man, like I said, I'm even creating like a promotional video for us. All this work.
I mean, there's a lot to it. I mean, it's not.
Yeah. But I love the fact that you went ahead and got some coasters. I'll probably get some more business cards. Well, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I have this habit of like to put business cards in places.
So let's see here. You got fair book, schedule of events, grandstand events, sponsors, merchants. I guess we'd be considered a merchant for the fair.
Sure. I mean, we're
trying to figure out where
we're selling our stuff or ourselves.
I'm just kind of trying to figure out what basic info on this one.
Why do we have to have a booth though? Why can't we just have an open space where we set up the tent?
Well, that's what it would be at the Stark County Fair.
Yeah,
They just give you
a spot.
The information is 5 foot wide by 10 foot long, just a spot.
Oh.
So no,
I thought it was inside one of those buildings. See, that's what you were supposed to do
inside
tomorrow.
the buildings, they don't have booths either. Remember when
Right,
Kane?
right,
Yeah,
right.
you just
Yeah.
set up a table.
Wonder if they'll let us set up next to the pigs or the lambs for like $50.
I doubt it. You still have to give them their due.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna let you do anything for free.
I hate the fact that you guys thought it was serious with that.
Oh.
Anyways, so I'm not saying no just yet. I know we're running out of time, but I just, and I don't want you to pay for it either, because I just don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if, because people will walk by, take shit, look at us, and keep walking, and we've spent over $200 to be noticed. Doesn't mean we're going to get a single listener. You know, some people, it could be like that couple when you were selling your cookies. They come over and bullshit for a half an hour, but they weren't interested in a single cookie because they weren't gluten-free, and the guy thought that every ingredient that's in her cookies was made by some evil company that puts art, and it's just like, you're talking away, but you're not interested in our products. Go bother. I don't care if you don't trust ingredients. Just go. We're here to sell cookies.
Well, the fair does attract a lot of people, a lot of kids, which we decided we're not really kid-friendly.
We're not, no.
Yeah.
So we had thought, because the Fear Factory or Scream Park was so fun, we thought about hitting up all the haunted houses. The one down the road from you.
Every weekend.
Actually, in
haunted
my front yard.
schoolhouse in Akron.
Yeah.
Actually, try to set up every weekend, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, just set up somewhere and just bullshit. Of course, you know, that one that goes at the Stark County Fair, which I can't remember the name of that one, Circus of something.
Carnival
of
Fear.
Fears.
Yeah, that one, that guy never got back to me, so that's probably going to happen.
Well, that
a lot.
was kind of a joke-looking thing. That was kind of...
Yeah, but he did it last year, too. That's 2 years in a row. I'm sorry.
The Factory of Terror, I don't know if he has any influence, but the guy that started the Factory of Terror I went to high school with, I know extremely well. But then he got out of it a few years ago.
Right, but he could still...
But I'm sure he knows the people that bought it quite well, and I'm sure he still communicates with them, so... And like I said, I can spit and hit that thing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But if he still owned it, he would definitely let us do that, because he was just one of them guys that's like, hell yeah, let's do it. I mean, you know,
well, I'm definitely
he was all about promoting other businesses. And stuff,
I'm going to hit up the one in Alliance, because those people were so nice and so cool, and they kept in touch. They only stopped like emailing and keeping in touch when we stopped making episodes, like everyone else. They probably thought we just gave up.
Yeah.
So I thought about reaching out to them and saying, hey, you know, we're back at it, and we're trying to really build an audience. Could we have a second shot? But which I'm sure they'll say yes. But that's what I was thinking. We could do that instead of $200 for a maybe.
But that's in October, and we got to find something we can do kind of this summer.
Motorcycle. You know what? Bike night. Let's talk to
Quaker Steak.
Yeah, because we're both motorcycle riders.
Yeah, but that's on a night I'll have to take off work, but that's all right. I mean, I'll have to make sure. We'll have to have it planned ahead enough that I can put in for PTO, because that's on a Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to make some phone calls and see, because I mean, there's a headquarters of Quaker Steak.
Yeah, I believe it's...
Yeah, but they should all be local for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but something like that, letting some, you know, I don't know. Because when I was asking for haunted houses, a lot of people say, well, how do I listen? Because they want to see if you're a jackass or not.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me, you know, but
it
takes time.
Yeah. Go to YouTube and type in our name. You can find whatever you want.
I can't spell.
Well, there's also, if you go to Facebook to that, there's an Ohio motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
Something I follow, and they've got, if you go there, they have a whole event tab.
Yeah.
That you can list everything in the whole state.
I don't know if you guys are interested, but I believe it's the weekend after next is the Bikers for Boob Poker Run in Akron.
Yeah, it just depends on whether we have anything scheduled and what the weather's like.
Yeah, say me and the old lady were thinking about doing it. I mean, it's for a good cause, and we both like to go out and ride. I mean, she's off that day. And then,
do we have anything going on?
What day is it?
I have to. Let me bring it back up here.
Yeah, you look at. I'm going to look at Quaker
Is it the one in Akron that starts
I think it starts
at Rubber City, Harley?
I thought it started at the fairgrounds, and maybe it's the other way around.
They might have changed it.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. Anybody out there who listens to us who ride, you ever want to, you know, propose some kind of a ride, as long as the weather's cooperative? Patrick and I both have bikes that are very reliable, and he works constantly, but other than that.
Well, I just work nights. So let's see. It says, okay, it starts at
What
it starts
day?
at the Summit County Fairgrounds. It is.
Where's that at?
Where the hell is
Akron,
the date?
Summit County.
Hang on, I
Just
gotta go.
up the road.
What?
The
Duh.
18th. Sunday, August 18th.
Oh, it's August 8th. Yeah, I don't know. We're not booked that far in advance.
Oh, well, then
August
we'll
18th.
just have to put it,
It
in
is
our
August.
calendars. And,
Yeah.
because you used to like doing poker runs.
Yeah. We did too.
But like me, like I'm not gonna go. Like I don't know if they're stopping at bars and that kind of stuff. But I'm not. I don't drink when I'm riding my bike.
Well, we don't either, and I think a lot of our how do I put it? We weren't very good at making friends. It was better. You always say you want to record the noise.
Oh, now listen. There was one of them. That was a good one. That was a good one. Just saying.
I may have to jack up the volume. Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you for that. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
So these are my friends that are thinking about going.
Well, I'm gonna put it on interested on the thing. So,
Well, here this.
well,
these,
yeah, if we went with people that we knew, we
Yeah,
would have
that's
a
so
lot
much
more
different.
fun.
Yeah, so
I'm shy and she's shy when I'm around, so
Chelsea's definitely going, and but then I have like 8 friends that are interested. But like these friends here, like Mark and Jen, Jason, Tara, Renee, Amy Campbell, they're all people that are in the other groups with me and her, and Trisha and Duff. They would all get together and ride.
All right. Are you in that group, Patrick?
This
Ohio Motorcycle.
I don't know if I'm in that one. Let me hang on. I gotta go
What's
back.
it called? Ohio Motorcycle Riders and Events. I think actually, yeah. Bill Davis is the admin. He's always getting all these big rides around. I think he's more Southern Ohio, but
Riders and events. I don't know if I'm in this one or not.
oh, Christmas in July poker run.
I saw that. I was gonna say something, but
Where is
I didn't
it?
know if we were still into poker runs or just hitting the open
Well.
road. Because now we have a babysitter.
Hosted by Doughboys Commercial Point, Ohio. I don't know where that is.
I must not
There.
be in this one.
Let's see. First responder ride, Sunday,
shit.
July 28th. I like to go for ones that are a cause. Like we went for the Humane Society one before. We did Noah's Lost Ark one again.
Oh, I wish we could do a Noah's Lost Ark.
I don't think they've done it for
That's-
a couple years.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I don't think
this
I
one's
really
first-
like supporting that place.
First responder ride.
For those of you who don't know, if you're new listening, there is a
Interesting.
animal sanctuary in Berlin Center. You can Google it. It's called Noah's Lost Ark, and they take in animals that have nowhere to go. People who buy tigers and lions and bears, and then they can't take care of them, or something happens. They buy these animals and give them a place to live out their life. You can go see these animals. You can't really do anything that stresses the animals out. You can't pet or feed the carnivores because they'll eat you. But you can feed some of the... At one time, they had an elk, didn't they? They had a bunch of deer and an elk.
Yeah.
And I loved the camel. They had a camel, but he passed away. And they swear it was natural causes. He was pretty old. I loved a camel. They have an emu that will eat out of your hand. It's just a fantastic place, and I think they have one of the best gift shops of any place in this area. They just have tons of merch, which of course pays for the animals, and it's just fantastic. And a couple years ago, PETA decided to attack them by calling them a roadside zoo, which I thought was terrible because they don't buy these animals to put them on display. They buy them to give them a place to live. And I know that because every animal has a plaque that you can read how the animal got there,
Right.
and how they bought it and why they bought it. Every animal there has this little plaque telling you their history. And it's a great place. If you're a big into animals, you should go check them out before you just assume that they're this or that or the other thing. Go talk to them. It's a wonderful place. I love it. We need to ride there. I bet you Chris would like it too.
Yeah, we can do that. She likes all that kind of stuff. But the thing with that is her schedule now comes out so sporadically. Like she used to have, like where she used to work, it was every 2 weeks. Now it's once a week, and it's supposed to come out at a certain time on a certain day, and it always seems like it's late or something's not right, and we're going to put it out tomorrow because of the, yeah. But yeah,
Well, I think we should all get together and just create one big Dinah's Bake Shop, and we can all just work for that. She's got restaurant experience, probably people experience. Dinah's got people experience. She's the baker. I can do advertising, and I can bake a little bit.
You're very good at cleanup.
I am very good
You
at
cleaned
cleanup.
up very well Friday night for me. Thank you.
I'm still looking into that other thing too. That if that happens, that'll be
Yeah.
I'll be way more busy, but I think my schedule will be a lot more flexible.
Well, yeah, because you'll be the owner, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have employees.
But the thing is, like, what we're trying to do, like, the weekends are going to be when I'll be busy,
Right.
which kind of sucks. But again, I think that I have at least a little bit of flexibility. I can be like, this weekend we're not doing this because we've got this to do, or whatever. But
Anyways, it's just a pipe dream.
well,
Be your own boss kind of a thing.
I don't know if that one's a pipe dream. That one, I have to get with some people and figure out what's going on. But yeah, that would be nice.
Excuse me.
As Mark dies.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys were looking up the fair and poker runs,
Yeah.
which is another great place to advertise, especially since we end up talking about motorcycles quite a bit. And I'm pretty avid. Even though I have been relaxed the last couple of years because of circumstances, I'm still an avid motorcyclist.
But yeah, so yeah.
So-
Then, what else? There's other. I mean, let's do Northeast Ohio.
We'll get static stickers and put them on the saddlebags of the F6B. Great. Oh, there's even just clear ones because the bike's black. Or you get like a little flag. I've seen bikes and we got plenty of. I can just wire tie some tubing and put a little gripe flag on the back of it.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Do you have your stuff on Facebook block, Patrick? I was going to invite you. There was a first responders poker run going out of Akron. But
His Facebook is a mess because he keeps sending me shit in Messenger.
I
According
don't
to
know
him,
why.
according to
does that.
him, it's not him. So someone has access to your page or something.
I'm gonna have to change all my passwords and stuff.
Well,
I mean, I'm not. It doesn't bother me, but I just never know if it's from you or if it's from.
See, but nobody else tells me that, and I'm friends with 1,800 people.
I know. I hate.
Isn't that
Facebook.
ridiculous? That I am, and you know what? There's maybe a handful of those people that I don't actually know.
we call those Facebook whores,
Yeah.
But listen, I know
Pretty
all those
soon,
people.
he'll be friends with all of our family that I'm not even friends with.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway, there is a first responder poker run July 28th
Okay.
out of Akron.
Okay.
You
that'd
can
be-
look it up on
That one, it depending on what time that one starts and what it's all about. That's going to be a rough one for me because the 3rd of August is our PLX takeover,
It's what?
Portage Lakes takeover.
I don't know what that is.
The groups that I'm in, we all get together and rent and take our boats to Portage Lakes, and we go and we just take over the lake.
Well, I see them all the time. I just wondered if I can send them to you on Facebook.
Yeah, you should be able to. I don't know why it.
Because Mark's got all his stuff blocked. He won't let anybody post on his timeline.
That's because I hate Facebook.
I know.
Oh, he does.
So I can't send him.
One of these days, I am going to find an alternative. I'll keep my Facebook page, but I'm getting rid of Instagram. I just said something this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Every other video that Instagram puts on my feed is a car accident video, and I don't want to see that.
Instagram does that?
Yes, and I have blocked, I have put not interested, I've done everything, and it goes away for 24 hours and then comes back. Every other video is either an animal getting hurt or a car accident or road rage, which car accident, road rage, or for a year it was nothing but motorcycle crashes. Talk about working in your psyche. You want to go for a bike ride, but all you can think about is the 8 million videos that you've seen of cars pulling in front of bikers and shit. It's like, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
Send me the comedy stuff.
the fun stuff.
And I just have really gotten to the point where I loathe Meta and everything Meta.
Well, that's almost everything.
Yep. I absolutely think Mark Zuckerberg is Lucifer. Like, I think he is the Antichrist. Because his entire world is nothing but misery and the worst of humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Or debate, argue. That's what I see. I've been on Facebook since its inception. I didn't like it at the beginning, and the only reason I kept going was because all of my family ended up on it.
Well, and that's just that everybody's on it. So everybody,
We need to bring back MySpace.
dude. Could you imagine if they made a comeback? That would be so.
Well,
awesome.
they're still there, but they're like geared towards musicians and that. I don't know what. I should check them
It's
out.
all it's like a lot of music stuff.
But yeah, I mean, Twitter is boring.
Well, Twitter. The problem with Twitter is it's getting better, but it was so. What the hell was that?
Oh, I have something on my thumb and I can't get it off.
It's probably that there's a huge fly.
Buzzing around.
Oh, I thought
Look
that
at
was.
the size of that thing.
I know,
Good
right?
Lord. Looks like a friggin' pterodactyl. But no, the thing with Twitter that sucks is it's so unregulated. It's getting better, but it was just a whole. You could put something up and 12 advertisers throw something up underneath your post every single time. It's ridiculous. If you have any following at all, you're just bombarded with fake accounts, and it's insane.
That's the way Rumble is. Every time I upload something to Rumble, the only people who comment on our stuff is people like, "Hey, pay me, and I'll make you really popular."
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to steer those people away, but it'd be really great if an actual, person who watched a video.
Oh, by the way, here you go. September 16th to 22nd is the Tuscarawas County Fair, which wouldn't be too far away if you wanted to look into that one.
Tuscarawas, that's south, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
New
Dover,
Philly.
New Philly.
Oh, that'd be nice. That's a demographic I don't believe we've tapped into yet. I've left some business cards in some choice areas down there, but
But that's kind of that's what I'm saying. Like kind of this in the Tri-County area here would be nice, but Coshocton, I don't know when Coshocton. That's still out.
we got
Oh,
family.
yeah,
we
we
got
got-
family in Coshocton.
Coshocton County Fair is 1st of October.
Yeah, it's
And it
That's
gets
doable.
rained out quite a bit.
Oh,
but
that's true.
where did I just see it? Yes, it's September 27th to October 3rd. Yep.
Well, the camera hasn't locked up on us.
Well, that's good.
Excuse me.
That's good.
Yeah, see, we're not doing terrible on Rumble. I'm looking at our numbers here. I will say this, and this will end up on Rumble next. If you've noticed, the seasons and the episodes are all over the place. We stopped posting on Rumble, and now I'm going to start. I'm started posting again, so I'm posting old episodes right alongside the new ones.
Okay.
So all of the episodes will be labeled SO, like this one's SO3, and then EO5. Obviously, season 3, episode 5. That's pretty easy to figure out. But you'll notice that because it goes, season 4, episode 14, season 4, episode 13, season 4, episode 9, and the next one is season 4, episode 12, which was uploaded before 9. So it's kind of all over the place, but I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
So, watch them, don't watch them. But if you do watch them, please leave us some feedback. Just let us know, okay, it was great. It sucked. Just let us. We can't evolve without any feedback. So, there's that.
There's that. There's Mark's rant on that.
And I'm looking at Quaker Steak, and it says here, leave back feedback comments. So I'm going to have to either leave that or try to dig a little harder to get a phone number. So we were talking about parking out in front of a Quaker Steak. I'm really thinking about that, like especially in the summer, kind of following the bike crowd, getting those guys listening.
Yeah, see if we can do something.
Not that they can listen on their bikes, but they all have jobs.
Well, yeah. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Well, the good news is 5 more minutes we can call it quits because we have
6 different things to splice together.
right, yeah.
We got 6 different 10 minutes. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, computers, they rule the world, and yet they don't work.
Well, for some reason, it's working now.
Yeah, I had to restart it. I think it was the internet when it first started. Wait a minute, is it logged in now? No, I think I have to reformat this thing because when we first got it,
And by reformat, do you mean hit it with a 12-pound sledgehammer?
I put so much software in this thing for different little things that I've bought and trying to get it all to work.
Boughten?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And,
Bottom?
like botany. But anyways,
Okay.
that I just know that it's just overloaded with updates and drivers and shit. I just need to do a factory reset and then put in just what's in it now, which is really nothing. So,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Every computer I have, I need to reformat it or reset
Yeah,
it.
this one probably needs a whole lot of work, too. But this thing's getting a little old. I think I've had it for 3 or 4 years. It's about time to...
My Chromebook's still going good though.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is that the Chromebooks is driving me bananas.
It's different. It's just internet. That's all it does. Everything, even your documents writer, is a website.
Oh, is it?
See, it's all it does is internet. But I'm
Wow.
telling you, I mean, it's quick, it's easy, it was free, and I don't mind it.
It was. How do you get it free?
Out of a car.
Oh,
Yep. Work for a repo company, you'll never have to buy anything ever again.
well, I've been looking at a couple different options to buy things too, but I haven't sat down and just dropped the money to buy another computer yet.
They're expensive. Actually, they're not expensive. I mean, the one here is not bad, and it was only $600.
I was going to say, I think this one was around $600-700 too.
Yeah. So I shouldn't say that. They used to be. I spent in 2005. I spent $1,000 on a laptop. It was like okay.
Yeah.
It had a little bit more RAM than the rest of them.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I
still have it, by the way. It still works.
I will tell you, like, one of the things that we could do, and I don't know if you would like this idea or not, you can buy a desktop computer that's really well, and then on that little table over, you could just set a monitor instead of having that right there, and then just get a wireless keyboard. I think it would be a cheaper option, and it would probably, and if it was just something like that we spent a couple $100 on, and it was just a dedicated just for that, you wouldn't have to reformat it because you wouldn't be putting a bunch of other crap on it.
Right. Well, that's what this is supposed to be. Like I
just
said, the
hasn't worked
crap
out that
that is
way.
on it was a bunch of, because in the very beginning we were using a camcorder, and then how did I do it? I used a 2010 camcorder, so it didn't hook directly to the computer. Then I had software to do this and do that, and then it was very clunky, and now it's all streamlined. But this has all these drivers for all that shit.
Right.
And on top of that, a lot of programs I tried, because I use OBS Studio. I tried other ones, competitions and stuff like that, and I put them in there and removed them, and put them in there and left them, and it's just.
Which one do you use to edit with?
Say that.
Which one do you use to edit with?
I use Power Director.
Okay. Is that a free one?
No. There was a small time. Give me a minute, memory. There was a small time when Power Director was offered with HP computers from the factory, so to speak. But I think it was like Windows 8 era.
Oh wow.
Maybe Windows. Yeah, I think Windows 8 era. Anyways, and maybe Windows 7, Windows 8. So it would have been like 2010 ish.
Yeah, something like that.
And but no, when I first started using Power Director, it was inexpensive, but you had to buy it. It was like $120. This is back in like 2007.
Yeah.
And it was $120. But keep in mind that Adobe was $300
$300 yeah.
back then.
Yeah, I don't know what it costs now.
Now it's monthly.
Oh, you just pay like $20.
Yeah, no, it's not $20. It's like well, look it up. Adobe Premiere. I think it's expensive. It's always been expensive as shit. And then, so the top three, I think, is Adobe, Sony Vegas, which I don't know a single human being that uses Sony Vegas. And then there's another one that I can't think of now. Pinnacle or something like that. I can't remember. But it was two things I liked about Power Director. One, I could afford it. Number two, it was user-friendly.
Yeah.
You could figure out whatever, and it is glitchy, it is amateur software, but if you take your time and just work through its glitches, I have always been able to finish and do whatever I needed to do on it. Whether it was a 2-hour movie, I have 2 2-hour movies that I have edited and completed on Power Director, and these hour-long videos, which is extremely simple. I can do complex stuff, I can do simple stuff.
Premiere Pro is $22.99 a month.
So what is that? What's it? $23?
Or you can pay $263 a year. What is this? Annually paid monthly is $22.99. Oh, monthly, if you want to just cancel any time for no fee, is $34 a month, $35 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just expensive.
That's just ridiculous.
And I've just, like I said, I've always managed to complete what I need to complete with Power Director. So every 5 years I buy the newest version, which I think now even they have gone to a monthly thing.
Oh, have they?
Which pisses me off to no end. Like, can't I just buy the software? But the good news is I have Power Director 19, and it works just fine. And so I'll probably keep that for the next 10 years or so. And I also have Power Director 14 in this laptop, and it works just fine. I have no reason to update it.
Yeah, that's yummy.
So, but that
Yummy.
that's what I use. A lot of people don't like it because it's so amateur, but you know. Anyways,
Yeah, sorry. There was a moment there for
no, there was a moment. We had a moment.
a little funny.
Chuckle. But anyways, so okay. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, here, wait. I should tell you this. It is
Hawk 2.
Hawk, not know her. Whatever this date is. And it's not going to tell me on this one because this is the buy-sell trade. Incarceration. It's 2 weeks away, I think.
You going?
We're going Sunday. So Saturday, we're going to be doing all our stuff. Sunday, we'll be there. And then Monday, we might have to do our recording on Monday instead of the weekend, just because it's going to be and I'll probably look like a zombie.
Well, that's fine because if I have,
Oh, we won't be able to do it Monday because you'll be working.
well, no,
Unless we do
I
it in
won't
the
be.
evening.
Yeah, in the evening. I'll be working and then I have physical therapy, so I may be quite tired, but that's okay. It'll be funny.
But yeah,
I'll be like, I need to adjust my mic. Oh my god!
my arm, my shoulder. But yeah,
There is a limit to everything. I can be so weak. I can be weak, but then you get to a point where you're so weak that you can't pick up a quarter. You got a problem.
that does happen.
So, I need to fix this regurgitated alligator attack that I call my body.
Well,
All right. Well, I think we're going to end this because I have some splicing to do.
yes. So just so everybody knows, this is going to be a fun episode to watch.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be like-
hopping and bopping around. There might be some pictures going while we're just talking. You just never know because we had a little software issue about 5 times.
Yeah, they're used to it. We have one episode that for like I think 15 minutes it's I put in footage of me driving a motorcycle around because the camera quit working.
I got a lot of that now, by the way.
Good.
I've been hooking my GoPro up to the handlebars.
Have you checked out our motorcycle page?
I don't think so. Whoa. Okay. Apparently not.
YouTube. You go to YouTube
Yeah.
and I'll show it to you. Well, if it'll load.
If it'll load.
All right, now I'm on the right. So we'll go to
Is that what the name of the channel is?
no, that's the name of the videos. Watch, it'll take me like 9 hours to
Hey,
fucking.
why don't you just put in the name of the channel that you put it up on and boom.
All right, I'm gonna say it because it's my name.
Well, don't say it. Just type it in.
Whoops.
If you spell correctly, you can't spell your own last name. What the?
I can spell it, just can't
Just
type
can't
it.
Type it.
There you go. Yeah, see, there's.
Yeah.
The only thing I would do differently if we do it now is I'd add some talking to it, narrating.
Yeah. See, now I use my GoPro, and I think I gotta buy like a windsock or something because I think the wind noise is a little.
Oh, I just remove the sound.
That's all you did.
And I put in music
How do you
because
do that without
Dinah
getting in
holds it.
trouble?
Dinah, huh?
How do you do that without getting in trouble?
Well, when I was doing this, see, it says 8 years ago, 7
Yeah.
years ago. There was a website called Partners in Rhyme.
Oh, and you can do all the yeah.
Yeah, you go there, you pay a small fee, and then you could use their music. So all of these videos has music from that website, and they have a shit ton of music. But recently, within the last 2 or 3 years, they've been hitting me with copyrights. And I was going to reach out to Partners in Rhyme and say, hey, what up? But at the same time, I had bought their music 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, do I really give a shit? No one's watching these videos, so it's not like I'm making any money off of them. So I just let the copyright strike, because they're not threatening to take it. They just, I just can't monetize them.
Yeah,
Monetize them, sorry. So I just like, whatever. I don't know if I want to give a shit. So, but all the songs are literally, I can show you this website. I've been using them since the beginning.
Yeah. Excuse me. So now you got me yawning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get out of here soon. I got to get home and move my meat around.
Anyways. Maybe it's not Partners in Rhyme. No, this is it. They just changed their website. Yeah. And I mean, they've got so much music on this. You just have to, it looks different, so I can't take you right to
I have
it.
to check it out. But yeah.
Royalty-free music, that might be it. Yeah, this is it. See, and you just, all these. Anyways, but that's what's in all of my videos because it was free, it was easy, it was simple. Not free, I'm sorry, but it was easy and simple. And yeah, so it's a pain in the ass. But, you know, we did.
It was simple and easy, but it's a pain in the ass.
It is now because YouTube is constantly, you know, doing their fucking
their
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, peeps. Thanks for listening, and please hit us back. Let you know what you think. Give us some ideas. Just anything.
Just say something.
Bye.
Even if you just type something.
Right. Bye.
Bye.